Hey, what is up, everybody? It's your boy back with y'all. Real quick one for y'all today. Yeah, it's a Sega Saturn in front of me. Damn, whoever thought I would own one of these and a Fenrir Duo. So, what am I doing? I'm going to be taking this Sega Saturn because it actually has a dead laser, and I'm going to be installing the Fenrir Duo. Now, this is a Japanese or overseas Sega Saturn or foreign Sega Saturn, however you want to pronounce it. It's not American, but with this mod, with the Fenrir Duo, um, you can play off an SD card all the games that you want to play. It actually becomes not region locked anymore. So as you can see, here's all the information on the back. You can pause it right here if you want, but let's get into this right now. So first things first, let's look at the Saturn. Here's the top. Yeah, it's got a little yellow to it, but it's all right. Nothing too crazy. I could also go back and repaint this if I wanted to. So there's 5 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got to remove them, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do that right now. So having a Sega Saturn when I was a kid, I got really lucky. I went to Kmart with my mom and my dad, and ended up buying me a Sega Saturn with Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Now, I I was so happy to have this thing. I actually faked being sick to be able to stay home for a couple of days and to just be able to play this thing. I enjoyed the Sega Saturn. It is one of my childhood systems. I was a big Sega guy. I had a Master System. I had a Sega Genesis. Also, I had the Nintendo systems themselves. But the Saturn always held a special place in my heart when it came down to it. All Sega consoles did. And they were great because, I was an 80s baby, and everybody says growing up in the 80s and playing video games was the best time ever. So now that I got the screws, let's gather them all up. There's a total of 5 of them. Here they are. Let's put them to the side and let's get this bad boy open right now. Yeah. So there's actually, this being a Japanese one, there's actually nothing connected to the top. Most Sega Saturns do have stuff connected to the top. I don't know which models they are, but certain ones do have certain things connected to the top. Now, this is pretty much it. Looks pretty simple. So the first thing we're going to do is remove this ribbon cable. I'm not going to remove it from the system, just from the drive. Remove the power wire and just take this off. And let's get a screwdriver and remove this one screw down here at the bottom. And that's pretty much it, people. That's pretty much removing the drive. It's nothing else. Not very hard. It's real easy. This mod should only take you at least 10 minutes. Now, don't forget, let's put this screw back since we're going to put it back down just to give it some kind of support for the aluminum cage that the board sits on. So let's get to the Fenrir Duo. Here is the Fenrir Duo, and we're going to open it up and check it out. So this comes within a static free bag. There's the board and 2 ribbon cables. There's the 19 slot and the 21 slot ribbon cables. We don't really need that because we're going to use the original ribbon cable on this one. So here it is. There's the board. Pretty simple. Power wire, the actual chip, SD card, a couple of things, and then ribbon cable connectors. So the way I'm going to do this is we're going to connect this to the Dreamcast. Oh, not Dreamcast, to the Sega Saturn. We're going to use this ribbon cable to make sure I have the right one. It is the bigger one. It is not the thinner one. So that way I know which one it is, and it's actually going to go in the second slot in the inside. So we're going to move this to the side, and we're going to grab the Saturn, and let's put the board in. So we're going to put it down, and I actually don't like the way this feels. So what I'm going to do is take these little 2 things that were actually on the drive that were like holding the post down, and I'm going to insert these right here. Now this one has a little obstruction due to there being a pin socket right there. I end up using one of my other tools to get it down, and it actually does provide some kind of support for the board because the board is kind of flimsy. And yes, I know I could possibly order a 3D printed insert to make it look better, but I'm not going to do that right now. And voila, there you go. So we're going to add the ribbon cable and plug it into the inside one, not the outside one, to the inside one, and we're pretty much done. That is the mod, people. It is not hard at all. Got to connect the power wire though. So plugging in the power wire right here. Yes, we are done. Like I said, it only should take you 10-15 minutes to put it all back together. Do the mod real easy, nothing too hard. It's pretty easy, people. Even a 5-year-old could do it. So let's get into some gameplay right now. Okay, so sorry for not having very many games on here, but I end up finding out that the file system is very limited. It's been in Q and ISO, and I had CHD files, so I had to convert them. But I downloaded 2 games real fast, and just to show you that the first game did not work, and we're loading up Batman. Alrighty, people. So there you go. There is the Sega Saturn running with the mod in it. No longer needing disc, buying those expensive games. This one's going to sit with me for a while, and I will enjoy it. I am currently now transferring all the games that I had to convert over to the right format, and I will give y'all another video pretty soon talking about it, maybe some tricks and tips on it and stuff. But hey, I hope y'all enjoyed this real quick short one. The Sega Saturn is one of my favorite systems. There's a bunch of games on here that I love playing. But let me know what you think down below in the comments section. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do the whole 9 yards for me. At the end of the day, it is what it is, people. Y'all have a good one. Peace.